Evening sunlight poured through the glass windows of a small seaside hotel. Among the busy tables, a young waitress named Emily moved gracefully, a tired smile on her face, a sparkle in her eyes. She wasn't rich. She worked double shifts, lived in a small rented room, and dreamed of a better life. But dreams were the only luxury she allowed herself. One day, a man named Ryan Carter walked in, a successful real estate businessman, confident, wealthy, and respected. Yet behind his polished suit was a heart that hadn't smiled in years. When Emily served him his coffee, their eyes met, and for a brief second time, stood still. Ryan started coming to that cafe every day, sometimes for meetings, other times just for coffee. And Emily, she began to look forward to those visits more than anything else. One afternoon, he asked softly, "Is greater than... Emily, do you ever dream of something big?" She laughed faintly, wiping a table. "Is greater than... I dream. Yes, but dreams don't really belong to people like me, right?" Ryan didn't reply, but something deep inside him changed that day. He decided he would show her that dreams can belong to anyone. Days turned into weeks. After her shifts, they would walk along the beach, talk about life, share stories, and laugh under the streetlights. Emily was simple, but her heart was gold. One night, while they sat by the ocean, she said, "Is greater than... These city lights are beautiful, but your eyes shine brighter." Ryan smiled, and for the first time in years, he felt alive. Love was no longer just a feeling. It was their reason to breathe. He took out a small box, knelt down, and said, "Is greater than... Emily, I don't care about money, class, or what the world says. I just know that I love you." Tears filled her eyes. "Is greater than... And I love you too, Ryan. More than my life." But destiny can be cruel. One rainy night, Emily was working late. While returning home, the roads were slippery, and fate struck. A speeding car hit her. Ryan rushed to the hospital, trembling, broken. Emily lay pale, her voice weak but her smile still soft. "Is greater than Ryan," she whispered. "If I could live again, I'd still fall in love with you." Tears streamed down his face. "Is greater than... Don't say that, Emily. You're going to be okay." She gently held his hand. "Is greater than... Love me. Not for my life, but for the moments we shared." And with that, her hand went still. Her eyes slowly closed, leaving behind silence. And forever. Years later, Ryan still visits that same cafe. He orders the same coffee, sits at the same table by the window. Across from him, the chair remains empty, but in his heart, she's still there. And every time a waitress smiles at him, he whispers quietly, "Is greater than... You were right, Emily. Dreams never die. You're still my dream."